We made the sound from Skrillex X Nitepunk unreleased track. Here's the sound. The first bars were me, and the second part was the original song, and you couldn't even tell the difference because they were so identical. If you want to download this preset, rack, and a project, go in my Patreon, and the link will be available on the bio of my social media. However, without any further ado, let's just dive into the sound. This is the sound. Very familiar, right? To me, it's pretty much Terror Squad sound. And the trick is I used the sample. Our boy used sample. Yes, our boy is a sample lover. Nothing much going on here except a very few process on this tab. But other than that, it's all in wavetable. And the wavetable is an FM additive type of synth. You can import this samples into your Serum to make whatever you want. It's pretty much easy. This was the sample, by the way. The sound is coming from a Premier Sound Bank Complexure bass. It's pretty much old sample pack. Zombo used it. A lot of bass shots being used in Terror Squad. However, I'm going to show you the best way you can import a sound into your Serum and play around with that because it's going to be super useful. So first of all, I'm just going to open up my computer. Alright, so the best thing that you want to do is that just make sure that your sample, so for example, this sample is like on G, make sure to put it on F, and that will be like -2, I already did it. And then go 1 octave below, I'll put it on F0, you may call it. So what you're going to get is going to be a sound. The next thing that you want to go do is go to your wavetable editor. Now, on this point, you can enter formula, just type in F0. Why F0? Because as you can see, F0 will give you no changes over the tones and everything. So everything will be remain the same. So if I type in C0, you see 1 sound change. So F0 would be the best possible option for you. The next thing that you want to do is just drag and drop your sample into your wavetable. So what you're going to get is something like this. Ooh, not that. Pretty much jumpy. You need a little bit of modification over here. So the first thing that you want to do is go into process and remove these offsets for all the frames. The second thing would be normalize each gain separately, right? And then morph would be very much subjective, whatever you want to go for. The crossfade would do the job for me in here. So yeah, now. You're already there, right? It's pretty much the same sound already. It's Terror Squad sound. But if you want to play around with it, there are a lot more than you can do. That's what I did. And nothing much going on in here, as you can see, just EQ, filter, OTT, AQ, and then distortion, just glue together if you know me. That's what I usually do. That's pretty much it for here. And then for this post-processing, I went for like an auto pan. The auto pan is like a really great option to make your sound like much more range modulation, distortion if you want. As you can hear, it gives a little bit of more like gritty sound, and crunchier. The next thing I did was like using the hard left, hard right, and Pro Q just to boost and remove the unwanted. You can see I leave the low mid for just the sub, and this is only the sub for me. Doesn't do. Yeah, the sub is also included inside my Patreon package as well. And OTT again, EQ just to boost the mood, and another Pro Q3 control the high end, and I usually go with the dynamics saturator and just a bit more like if you remove the box of sound from here. Yes, that's pretty much it. It's not that hard. It wasn't that hard. The first thing that I did was like, oh, I know the sound. I have it because I had the preset, like the Turo Squats preset. I had it in my pack, in my sample library, in my preset library. And I was like, okay, I already have the sound. Let's just make a content around it, and it might be like helpful for the producers because most of producers might be pretty much new to music industry and everything. They might not be really aware of the back in the days sample packs and bases and before Splice, if you may call. And yeah, it's just a matter of creativity here. That's what our boy did. He's sample lover. He does play around with the samples, as you may know. But I did it inside Serum, so it will be way more accessible because it's just a wavetable now. It's going to be like a one single frame. Anyway, you can grab the preset and enjoy it. Thanks for watching.